Good evening, and welcome to our weekly focus on nonprofit organizations. This week, we will discuss how the continuously expanding Think Smart organization has been able to implement change in Los Angeles Unified largest school district, Compton. Think Smart aligned with Compton Unified School District in January 2019. With schools already in session, a strategy was quickly developed that would allow students to receive the academic support they needed with trusting and supportive staff. Students would attend Think Smart immediately following dismissal from school. They would receive homework support, snack, physical activity, and an academically enriched activity until they would be picked up by their parents. A simple design, some would think so. Fast forward to August 2019. The strategic design became faulty as the year concluded, and it no longer sufficed as many staff members resigned from the organization, and principals and parents questioned the strategic format of the program. Feeling the disconnect with school sites, principals, parents, and staff, Think Smart adopted the Cotter model by first creating a sense of urgency in an effort to regain the support of both the school sites and school districts. Think Smart staff from other regions joined in an effort to develop a core coalition that would work in implementing the strategic vision designed. The administrative staff of Think Smart stepped in to fulfill the vacancies of staff that worked directly with children, while others helped in implementing a newly formatted strategic vision. The first step was to inform sites, schools, principals of the process in an effort to regain support. Secondly, the plan was to implement and ensure all safety issues and concerns were addressed, as safety had become a great concern. Thirdly, deal with behavioral and attendance issues by reminding both parents and students of the policy and removing those who had difficulty adhering to the policy. Program had reached its maximum amount of children served, and it had become an issue. The overwhelming support from stakeholders who supported the plan and were hopeful that the plan would redevelop the program design were considered successes worth celebrating. The turnaround time was 6 weeks. By week 3, the temporary staff had accomplished all that could be accomplished, and the next goal was to place new staff at each site who would continue the process of implementation of the current design strategy. Yet, this continued to be a struggle for many sites as they remained partially staffed. This created an additional sense of urgency that the coalition team had to take on. Cotter states that producing change is 80% leadership and 20% management. The organization understood that change implemented would not last if adequate and committed leaders were not involved in the strategic vision. At the end of the 6 weeks, 27 of the 31 sites were fully staffed. 20 out of the 31 sites were on track with the Think Smart program design, and 11 were still ironing out the kinks. What Think Smart and Los Angeles Compton Unified School District were both able to identify within this process was that the assessment of each individual site should have been a priority before implementation. This would have alleviated the urgency and the need for a swift recovery. Lastly, acknowledging that when dealing with children of all ages, change should be gradual rather than abrupt, and the lack of student support, which is what led to so many staffing concerns. I thank you for your time and effort as we continue to promote the successes of the nonprofit organization. Have a wonderful evening. I look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you.